This is how it's done. In a changing world, in the midst of an AI assault on our visual senses, Intermarché's new advert is a massive breath of fresh air. It serves as a powerful reminder and maybe a wake-up call to those big company CEOs that traditional animation still holds a unique charm that AI has yet to master. In this video, I'm going to talk about the viral sensation that is Intermarché's new Christmas advert created by the French agency Romance. And I'm going to discuss what difference this may make to the animation industry and the battle between AI and traditional studios. And this is a continuation of my look at the recent completely AI adverts made by McDonald's and Coca-Cola. I'll put a link to my thoughts about those in the description. Now, obviously it's in French, but there are subtitles and you can go and watch it without me talking over the top of it. Do that. There's a link in the description. So immediately you can see the beautiful snowy world, the style has a huge amount of charm, the characters all have interesting shapes to give a certain personality, like the wolf is a classic upside down triangle which is very intimidating. The other animals are far more round and fluffy and softer looking. The expressions are perfect, the eye movements and the subtle ear movements, all depicting certain emotions that push the narrative forward. This is a marked difference from the AI adverts we've seen from Coca-Cola and McDonald's, and something I think that AI isn't close to mimicking. There's some lovely details. When we see the wolf cooking, the oven glove hanging up to the side has 3 fingers just like a paw. It's those tiny details that are all important for storytelling. The weight of the movement and the interaction between the characters is just wonderful. The shots of the food look so well crafted and the lighting is wonderful, and they use the wolf's shadow with the lighting very cleverly throughout the advert. I love the weight of the pie at the end when the wolf gives a piece to the squirrel and it's just that bit too heavy. It's just amazing work, and there's a term used in really artistic films which is every frame's a painting. And this is certainly true here. You can pause the video at any point and you have a beautiful still shot as good as a painting. So an exceptional advert, and certainly deserves the praise it's getting. To compare this to the AI adverts we've seen from the likes of Coca-Cola and McDonald's, they just aren't there. In my opinion, they just don't invoke this type of feeling, which is certainly apparent from the comments section. For this beautifully crafted advert, it's filled with viewers offering heartfelt praise and gratitude to the production company and agency for creating such a moving piece. A comment from someone calling themselves the Quackinator said, "I would disable my ad blocker if all ads were this good." And people are responding to what they've seen in the advert, as one person says, "His tail wags when he shows up and it's so sweet." We're certainly not seeing the same connection from the AI adverts. And this is, I think, why artists create art in the first place, for comments just like this. People noticing details in your work that you've put so much effort into. AI, I think, will struggle to make those moments for a long time. Will it even ever get there? Other comments include, "I saw this as a short movie rather than a commercial." And another saying, "This is the reason why we can't let AI take over. Nothing lazy, just pure art." Someone called Casually Uncasually Lololol made a comparison to the recent AI adverts and said, "A single frame from this has more passion and hard work than the entire Coca-Cola and McDonald's AI ads." This type of audience response certainly shows that people are not happy about the AI adverts. And an interesting comment on my own recent video about the use of AI in adverts was that all publicity is good publicity. And they said, "We're all talking about it, so the advertisers have won." And my response to that comment was, well, why did McDonald's take down the advert if they weren't embarrassed about it? But I do appreciate the point, but I think I would have to disagree. Although publicity is important and getting noticed is crucial, I still believe that public sentiment and feeling towards your brand is vital. People who shop at Intermarché will associate this advert with the supermarket, which is fantastic for the brand. People might not show a dislike towards McDonald's from their advert, but they have missed that opportunity to give people a warm feeling when they walk into their restaurants. And in terms of reach, Intermarché's advert went viral, and apparently it's already been viewed over 30 million times. It was picked up by France 24, the French news channel, and they showed some behind the scenes footage, interviews with the creators, and had shots of people's responses. There were people crying whilst watching it. Surely that's what every brand wants from their advert. Even the soundtrack became a hit again after 51 years since it was first released. So let's dig into the comparison a little more with the numbers, and here's where it gets a bit more interesting. The advert took 6 months and 70 people. Compare this to the Coca-Cola advert, 20 people and 1 month. The McDonald's advert, slightly less people, 10 people, but slightly longer at 7 weeks. Assuming that the people are paid roughly the same, it's probably going to be about 10 times more expensive with the traditional advert. So the AI adverts are certainly quicker to make and probably much cheaper. To me though, as it stands now, these big companies have a choice. Just like if you get a quote from someone to fix your leaky sink, you have on the one hand a cheap option of the plumber with little experience, which might work out or you might still have a leak afterwards. On the other hand, you have a more expensive option, which you can certainly rely on due to the plumber's past experience. Which one do you choose? So this is what the CEOs and marketing executives now have to wrestle with. Do they save money and go with the cheap option, or do they invest fully and go with the more expensive? So where does this leave us as artists? Well, this certainly is a win for the traditional artist and studios. And I say this from all artists all over the world. Well done, Romance, the agency behind this masterpiece. In fact, watching this advert, I did feel some security that artists are still relevant today. Many will say, well, that's now, what about the future? And I can't honestly answer that. But as it stands, I still think there's a place for the traditional artist, or at least the traditional artist in combination with AI. I think many brands are going to look at this and think very carefully about what plans they make, and they've now got a much harder decision about whether or not to use AI in the future, as have the advertising agencies themselves. How long they need to make those decisions for? I don't know, but I think that's where we are right now. What do you think? I'm always fascinated to hear people's opinions and read every single comment, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to learn how to make beautiful animations like this, then consider learning Blender. There's a link to my beginners playlist in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.